Well, with this new tactic, we seem to have found a little bit of form. We're back to winning ways, but today we take on perhaps our toughest opponent of the season yet, both emotionally and potentially in terms of difficulty. Hello and welcome back to some more Football Manager 26 and another part of I am the Journeyman and I come from down your way and I can play. What can you play? Football Manager with Macclesfield FC, and today we are back with two matches, one against South Shields and then one against Bedford. So looking forward to taking both of those on today, see how we get on. Of course, South Shields, Journeyman alumni, non-league to Champions League alumni as well. What a series we had with South Shields, my hometown club. They're doing really, really well in the league so far this season as well. They're in third position. But since you were last with me, we did play against Leamington and managed to beat them 2-0. It was a very, very solid performance. Danny Elliott and Josh Kay on the score sheet there. I'm not playing on the new beta patch, whatever it is. I am just on the original launch day patch. I haven't read into enough of the beta patch yet to see whether I really want to get involved in it. It might be in tomorrow's episode, it might not. But do let me know in the comments section what your experience of it is. You know, should I stay with this version of the game or not, basically. But yeah, looking forward to it. Hopefully you guys are good and are enjoying the series. If you are, then make sure you hit the big thumbs up button down below. And I hope you're enjoying the little companion series of shorts as well. Episode 1 is already out. I'm hoping that by the time this video comes out, I've maybe got episode 2 out. Just sort of 3-minute bursts of what the series is about and hoping to grow the series that way almost. I've never really seen that done before, so we try different things and we hope to succeed. But this is the team that we're going to put out there today. We have got Durnley starting in goal. We've then got Dura, Fensom, Menayes and Jones in defence. Sadie and Kay hold the midfield with Buckley, Ricketts and Duffy supporting Mella. And Danny Elliott up top. So let's get ourselves straight into the action then. Against South Shields, we'll have a little look at their team. Obviously, Paul Blackett is going to be the one to keep an eye on. Sedwin Scott, of course, great player as well. But other than that, most of the players aren't from our era of South Shields. Dylan Morse and Will Jenkins were in there, but I think every other player other than Paul Blackett is new to South Shields. So yeah, I mean they've had a big turnover of players and staff over the last couple of years, and well, fingers crossed they can go on and get promoted this season. It would be amazing to have South Shields up in the National League next year. Just one division outside of the EFL then. But yeah, it's very, very close at the top, isn't it? Top 5 within 3 points of each other. And, well, we will have to see whether we can be part of it. But we're still going to persist with this wing player tactic, just a little bit more attacking, particularly at home. I think it's important to try and press home our advantage and try and force the issue a little bit. But as I say, this is a tough test because South Shields, a team very, very close to my heart. And, you know, just for the story of FM24 as well. And even one of my first videos of FM26 was with South Shields. Well, important that save over. And that video's done really, really well, by the way. It's got multiple thousand views now. So yeah, maybe I'll have to see if I continue it. Whether those people want to see it or not, I don't know. But Sedwin Scott, we mentioned him before. It's a good goal, and that is classic South Shields. That these days, some really, really quick movement of the ball. McGurk getting it forward to Blackett. Blackett forward to Sedwin Scott, and that's a fabulous finish. And South Shields take the lead. It's 1-0. Yeah, we're not having too many shots on goal here, which is a shame. Maybe we need to head back to the Route 1 tactic in the second half to try and get some more shots on goal. Not even getting a highlight here. But Duffy wins it back. Here's Kay. Kay over the top. And Damani Miller, well, he nearly got there. Couldn't quite manage it. Tinkler. Now to Savage. Savage on this right-hand side. What can he do with it? Savage still going. And that's wide. Side netting. Disappointing. Here's Sheik. Sheik gets it to Man. Bainbridge. Oh, header. Here's Buckley Ricketts now. Buckley Ricketts gets it forward to Otero. Otero into the middle. Danny Elliott. Oh, that was a chance. That's where I'm expecting Danny Elliott to put it into the back of the net. But we're starting to grow into this match a little bit, which is good to see. We are going to struggle for possession against a team like South Shields, so we need to be aware of that. Half time, and it is 1-0. Yeah, shooting has not been good enough so far. It's a shame because our best players are the ones that aren't playing well, and they're the ones that you don't want to take off. You know, the likes of Mella, the likes of Danny Elliott, the likes of Josh Kay. But after about 65 minutes, we might have to do that. So let's go attacking now. See what we can do. See if we can just force the issue a little bit with shots on goal. Here's Scott. Oh, Buckley Ricketts wins it back. What a chance this is now. Buckley Ricketts on that right-hand side. Whips it into the middle. It is cleared. Here's Sadie. Gets it to Kay. And that should have been the chance, really. Here's Xavier Smith, who is somebody that we tried to sign at left back. And oh, what a goal that is from David Carson. And that has pretty much sealed the deal for South Shields now. Etalaku can come on. We'll put Kunder on as well. Swap them two round. Bring Josh Kay off for Dwarzak. Eddie Jones for Brandon Lee. And yeah, I have to say I'm not that surprised. You know, they do just have a little bit more quality. Of course, a professional club as well. South Shields, excellent finish from David Carson. And, you know, the amount of sevens in there, we just haven't had that standard of performance, unfortunately. And whenever we've had chances up top, we've not been able to put them in to the back of the net. So 10 minutes to go here. Can we get anything out of it? I'm not thinking so. Right. Here's Dworzak. Dworzak whips it into the middle. It's punched away. Here's Buckley Ricketts. Grazes the crossbar and goes out to play. So it looks like Shields are going to get the better over us. And 3 points in the bag for them in their promotion battle. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. Apparently we should have won that match based on the number of chances that we had. Not sure I agree completely. Did Oxford? Yeah, Oxford City won. I think Darlow must have already won. Yeah, Chorley weren't playing. So, yeah, interesting. We've got to obviously try and push on now and put that to the back of our mind because we're playing Bedford next, and that is definitely a winnable match for us. Well, we're going to try something a little bit different against Bedford. I'm going to play Damani Mella back in the midfield position. He's going to push forward to the attacking midfielder role, which means that I can give Kunda a possible chance up top and see what he can do there. Obviously, it might not work out. I have no idea really if it will. But we'll see. We'll see what he can do. I think just trying to do something a little bit different is potentially how we're going to get back into that form that we had at the start of the season. I think we've possibly become a little bit predictable in the way that we're playing. And certainly if we don't win this match against Bedford, then we need to have some serious things about how are we going to play going forward. So let's get ourselves straight into it. South Shields top of the table at the moment. Good to see. And oh dear, this could be the worst possible start. Luckily, it was cleared away. Now, where are Bedford in the league? Let's have a little look at that. Bedford are currently in the relegation zone, so this should absolutely be a match that we are winning. They've only had 10 points all season. We're currently on 26, so yeah, we are the better team, and we should be showing that, should be dominating, and hopefully we can see that soon. Here's Kunda, gets it forward now to Danny Elliott. Here's Damani Mella in those areas. Sadi with the shot, doesn't quite manage to direct it goalwards. Many years, gets it forward. It's cleared away once again. Okay. End of highlight there. Here's Welch. Gets it in. Headed away. Here's Josh Kay. We've moved out to the wing position now. And again, we'll see how that goes today. Maybe that'll help us, but 1-0 down. Tyrone Marsh with the goal for Bedford. And this is exactly stuff that we didn't want to see. Not good enough there. Okay. Going to continue to push on. We've had more shots and more possession, in fact, which is usually a good sign, but yeah, we're just lacking that killer confidence at the moment, and maybe we will have to think about trying to keep the ball a little bit more just to get a feel for it and build our confidence from the back rather than getting rid of it straight away. But this is a free kick, and it's going to be Tyrone Marsh. Great save from Durnley. Riley doing his little jiggle there on the corner. I haven't seen that for a little while, or haven't noticed it at least. Here's Brown, whips it in, headed away once again. And he's got his little jiggle going, whipped into the middle. Tyrone Marsh is there. Back to Brown. It was deflected. Now we're on the counter. Here's Josh Kay now. Josh Kay still pushing forward. Goes for the shot, and it's hit the roof of the net. Okay, so here's Fensom. Gets it forward. Nicely headed away. Here's Riley. It's forward again. Here's Sadi. Fensom. Adura now. Here's Kunda. Kunda gets it to Buckley Ricketts into the middle. And it's headed behind for a corner, but the ref blows for half time. Okay, yeah, Buckley Ricketts again not playing well, but I mean, who do we even bring on? Do we bring on Luke Duffy? See what he can do? But these guys are honestly playing terrible. Let's bring on Lee. See what he can do. We have got a couple of transfer dealings in the pipeline. And I'm just hoping that it makes a difference. We need somebody to come in and give us a bit of a spark, because unless Damani Mella scores, we don't look like a team that can put it into the back of the net, which is strange because Danny Elliott should be somebody that is scoring a decent number of goals at this level. But he just isn't at the moment. Here's Dewadu. Dewadu again. Now to Welsh. Riley. Here's Danny Elliott. Danny Elliott gets it forward to Sadie. Elliott's there. This could be a chance. Whips it in. Oh, Damani Mella. That was close. Oh, he's there again. He's hit the post, and there's Josh Kay. Somehow we finally get the goal. Josh Kay with the finish. But Damani Mella, he had 2 bites of the cherry, didn't he? Look at this. Has the shot, hits off the post. And Josh Kay sticks it into the back of the net. 1-1. Come on. Let's go and get all 3 points. That would give us a sweet taste. Going forward, we have got to throw in here. And look how many players we've got forward. Damani Mella is going to throw it in. Is that a penalty? No, it's not. Mella into the middle. And it's, well, it was Kunda there. But he's missed it. So, yeah. Well, having a good game from midfield. It's funny that despite scoring, Josh Kay is still on a 6.7. Right, what can we do? Kunda is playing awfully. Let's bring on Paul Dawson. See what he can do. See if Sadie can do a job in that attacking midfield role. 5 minutes to go. Definitely being the team on top, but just doesn't look like we can do anything. And there go the players off. It's just a draw in the end. And I guess we've got to take the positives from it. We got a point where we didn't necessarily think we were going to do that, you know, having been 1-0 down for such a long period. But we are starting to get slightly cut adrift from those top teams, so we need to get back on it very, very soon. We're a third of the way into the season already, which is quite amazing, really. We've got more under-18s players joining. We'll have a quick look at that squad before we go, actually, and see if any of these guys look good enough. I mean, Darryl Doyle could definitely be somebody that we could use. He's got good crossing. He can't be any worse than Luke Duffy, can he? So I'm going to put Darryl Doyle into the team, I think. Is there anybody else we could make use of? Andreas Andreu. I love that name. And he has had a decent performance recently. He can play anywhere across there as well. He's got good bravery, good technique. He's not very good in other areas, though. But he's got a great name. And then Tyler Harwood-Bellis. I mean, he's scored a fair few goals, you know. And again, he's developing quite nicely. He's not that good. But is he worth a punt? Callum King, has he scored goals yet? No, he hasn't played yet, Callum King. So it's Tyler Harwood-Bellis, who is definitely somebody we could maybe look at bringing in over the next few matches to just see how he does. And yeah, I think it is worth trying some different things now and seeing if we can develop a nice way of playing. Phil Brown is manager of Peterborough Sports. Who knew that? I didn't. When did he take over Peterborough Sports? Was that recently? Yeah, it doesn't really say, does it? I don't think. Oh, there you go. So he's had brief spells since August 2025. So it must have been in this if. So he mustn't be the real manager of that. But I love Phil Brown. I really do. He's from South Shields as well. So that's cool to see. We're playing them next, actually. Let's have a little look at when we're going to come back then. But you can see just starting to get a little bit worrying is this trend. You know, ever since that defeat to Chorley, we're not in a great position, are we? So we must get it back on track. And I think we'll come back reasonably soon. Perhaps for the Scarborough and Radcliffe matches. So that gives me 4 matches to try and find something, maybe bet in a couple of new players, and then we'll join you back for 2 home matches that we ought to be winning. But that's where we're going to leave it for today. If you have enjoyed it, give it a massive thumbs up down below. Subscribe for daily Football Manager videos. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching and goodbye.